Hey guys, welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's video. Today we're going to be doing Five Nights at Freddy's Funko merch concept part 4. There is going to be a part 5 for those of you that have been asking. But this video is a little bit different. I did a community post asking people what characters I should make because I kind of was running out of ideas. And whoever commented a character that was good and I was going to do, I'm going to give you a shout out in the video. So yeah, let's get on with it. So let's start talking about the FNAF 4 plush concepts I made. There's a total of 4 of them. Well, kind of, because one of them's just a slight difference. But yeah. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Nightmare Chica. And Nightmare Chica was requested by Brianna Argent. Sorry if I didn't say that right. But she requested it. I made it. And yeah, this is a really good idea. This is what gave me the idea to start making the rest of the FNAF 4 characters, like Nightmare and the Fredbear plushes. So yeah. Also, for the other ones, because we got like 4 or 5 of the requested ones, you'll see them right next to the characters that they asked for. But I'll also say who they are, too. Nightmare and that is probably my favorite one I made. Well, no, second favorite one I made for FNAF 4 concept. I feel like he could have looked a little bit better, but yeah. I really think they should make a Nightmare plush, because he's becoming a very big character in the FNAF 4 now. And it's kind of just not right. That's like Springtrap not having a plush. Well, not yet. He'll probably become a bigger character later on. But I really hope he does. That would be very cool. Fredbear, not much to be said. I just reskinned the Tie-Dye Freddy plush. And then I reskinned the reskin of the Tie-Dye Freddy plush. A reskin of a reskin. And made the Fredbear with the black eyes. I feel like Funko would make the one with the eyes, though. But that's just what I think. Anyway, start talking about some more plush concepts. So for sister location, there's only one plush, and that is entered. I put a lot of work into him. I drew the wires, and I gave him a big old eyeball. That's really it. Let's move on to the Pizza Simulator. So for FNAF 6, technically I only made 2 plushes, Scrap Trap and Molten Freddy. Molten Freddy just reuses Ennard's body, and I put a reskin Tie-Dye Freddy head while I redrew over it. And for Scrap Trap plush, I used the Tie-Dye Bonnie base, and I redid it a little bit. And I think it came out really good. Scrap Baby, though. I think the FNAF VR plush looks perfect for it, and it would be very easy for Funko to do. So that's really it for FNAF 6. Let's move on to Security Breach. So there's also a lot of characters from FNAF Security Breach that don't have a plush yet. So I made the Map Bot, the Wet Forest Sign, and Sun and Moon. So let's talk about the Wet Forest Sign first. So Wet Forest Sign was requested by Charlie Magny, and it's probably my favorite one I made that was requested. I really like it. I didn't really know if she meant like a FNAF action figure or a plush, but I just assumed it was a plush, and also I think it would have looked better if it was a plush too. I gave him the little caution sign that he has, and like a Freddy slipping over. And then I also made the Sun and Moon plushes. I feel like I could have done a little bit better of those, but it's a lot. It's good. The Map Bot, though, is probably the favorite plush concept I made this whole video. He's really good. I don't know, him and Wet Forest Sign, I might tie between them. For the Map Bot, I just reused this security puppet plush and added little wheels on the side and gave him a little map too. So yeah, that's it for the plush we have one more plush concept, and then we'll start moving on to action figures. So the final plush for today's video is Fetch from the Fazbear Frights book. I kind of got requested by this one. Someone commented Fazbear Frights plush, and I already made Fetch. I was like, I'll just put you in that. But yeah, that was by Inky Kid Production. But yeah, I did the Fetch from the Darko animation, but I didn't add the weathering because I didn't really think that was that good. I just gave him the blue collar, though. In the book, he has the red collar, so I just gave him a blue one because I thought it looked nicer. And also in the graphic novel, he has a blue one, too. And then, to the side is today's only Funko Pop concept, Glamrock Freddy. Now, Funko's making a whole new wave based off Security Breach for Funko Pops, but they're not adding any of the Glamrock animatronics, which I think is very weird. And Glamrock Freddy is most likely going to have at least a appearance in the Security Breach Rune DLC. So I gave Glamrock Freddy a pop. If this guy would come out probably around those, he'd be an exclusive. But he'd probably be like the shattered version that we saw, but I made this before I knew about that. Maybe that would be his chase. Actually, that would look really cool. So yeah, that was it for plushes and Funko Pops. Let's move on to action figures. So for this part, there's not that many action figures. There's only 6 concepts for them. And usually I do a lot more action figures, but I couldn't really think of that many. So we got Scrap Trap, which is the one I'll talk about first. Scrap Trap really deserves an action figure. He has like no FNAF merch, and I know everyone hates on Scrap Trap, But I really like Scrap Trap. He's probably one of my favorite FNAF characters. He's probably my third favorite version of Springtrap. I'd have to go Springtrap, Glitch Trap, Scrap Trap. I just don't really like Burn Trap that much. I don't know why. But maybe in the Ruin DLC I'll start liking him more. So I made Scrap Trap an action figure. I think it came out really nice. I reused some parts from Springtrap, like the legs, not the feet, but like the top part of the legs, and the body, like the main part, the torso, was kind of reused from Springtrap, and I think it still looks pretty good. For Fred Bear, I based him on the Ultimate Custom Night design because Illumich said that they're taking a lot of interest in making a prequel FNAF game, and I think that's awesome. I really hope that we get a Fred Bear and Spring Bonnie action figure if they do decide to do that. So I made Fred Bear. He came out really good looking, in my opinion. I reused Frost Bear's head. That's why he has no upper teeth. And I think Funko should do that too if they ever make a Fred Bear figure, but they probably won't. And Spring Bonnie, I just took Springtrap and got rid of all his weathering, and he came out pretty nice too. I was deciding though if I was going to give Spring Bonnie eyes or just pure black eyes, but I decided to give him eyes. So now let's go on to the final FNAF 6 action figure. So the final FNAF 6 character that got an action figure in this part is Rockstar Bonnie. I was going to make Rockstar Chica, but I really didn't like how it came out, so I just decided to just throw him in this one. Don't worry, Rockstar Chica won't be in the next part, though. He came out pretty good. I really liked the way he came out. I reused basically Rockstar Freddy's arms, legs, and torso, but I added one more star. It'd be a very easy figure for Funko to make. All they would have to do is slightly modify Rockstar Freddy's torso and then make a new head mold. I really hope they do make this guy, too, because I feel like the FNAF 6 wave is one of the most forgettable waves of FNAF action figures ever, because we didn't even get Bonnie or Chica action figure, and they're supposed to be there, too, which is very annoying. So, start getting on to the rest of the FNAF AR action figures I made. So the final action figures in today's video is Blackheart Bonnie and Arctic Balloon Boy, I'm pretty sure that's his name. Or Frostbite Balloon Boy. I keep forgetting him, I'm sorry. But Blackheart Bonnie is just a reskin of Bonnie, and I put a heart on him. This is probably what Funko's going to do, or they're going to probably make him transparent. I think Funko could really do something cool with this guy. Like, at least don't give him his upper teeth like I did. I didn't give him his upper teeth either. Funko should do that too. But besides that, there's nothing really to do with Blackheart Bonnie. He's kind of just there. I think Funko should stop making FNAF AR action figures unless they're seasonal. But I guess Blackheart Bonnie counts for Valentine's Day, and then we'll probably get like Heartsick Baby the year after that. For the other action figure, this one is a very interesting one. It's Frostbite Balloon Boy. I decided to make him an action figure, but it seems like Funko wants to make one Christmas action figure every year. They did Frost Bear, took a break for a year, and now they're doing Arctic Ballora. Maybe they'll make one next year, or they'll take a break for another year. I think they're either going to make Frostbite Balloon Boy, but it seems like they have interest in him because he's getting a plush. Or they're going to make maybe Black Ice Frost Bear, or like the Arctic or like Ice Plush Trap. I don't remember his name. That would be pretty cool if they did do that. But for the Balloon Boy mold, I did it like this. His arms, they don't have to take apart and put back together limbs. They just swivel. His arms would swivel. That's why you can see like the little like black lines there. And his feet would like swivel too. His head would turn around and probably come off. And comes with the little icicle balloon. And then the sign says Avalanche. So for the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko snaps, I made 4 here and there's 2 later, which I'll talk about. Let's talk about the ones that were requested. Caetano Nunes. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your last names wrong. I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying my best. But he requested for me to make a Mangle and a Withered Bonnie. And I was up for the challenge, so I did. So for Mangle, she would be priced, I think at, I would say maybe at $10. It would be in between the 2-pack and a little bit more than the normal figure. Or maybe she'll come in a set, which would probably be what they did. Her legs are the same. They still has the waist that comes off. And her arms are the only thing that's like really different. One of her arms would have like another one of those snap joints on it, so you can snap on the endoskeleton head. And then you'd also be able to snap that endoskeleton head onto other characters. It would just be a little bit small. Mangle's head came out pretty good. And I made it so the second face is angry. I only gave her 2 legs. I know she has 3. But I feel like it would just be more in scale and a little bit better. But who knows? Maybe they should give her 3 legs. And I didn't give her hand either. I just gave her a really long arm. For Withered Bonnie, this one was really a challenge. But I didn't really know what to do. The body was very easy. I gave him his missing arm and missing leg. Gave him some wires there. But for the face, I was like, okay. Originally, I was going to be like, alright, he's just not going to have a faceplate. I was like, wait, they should have a faceplate. And then I was like, wait, but how's his lower, like, under the lower jaw gonna be able to get there if it's on the face? I was like, I didn't really know what to do, so I came up with a solution. Wizard Bonnie, his face would only be the top half, and his jaw would be molded into the endoskeleton. And that's like the only thing I really think that would work for it. And I think it came out pretty good. Other faces, he would have a very flat jaw, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they would just have it so you just have that one face. I don't think Funko really, like, there's no real marketing saying that you should put other faceplates on other characters. It's really just the normal angry one you're supposed to put on the other character. So if people break it, I guess that's their fault. But then again, it's just a concept. And he's pretty cool. And I made Shadow Bonnie, which is just a reskin of Toy Bonnie. I can actually really picture Funko doing this guy very soon. And yeah, he looks pretty good. Nothing really to say about him. And Phantom Foxy, another reskin. Funko is making this guy. He's going to be in Wave 2, so I decided to do a little concept of him. They're not making Wizard Foxy. I'm telling you that now. They're definitely just going to reuse the original. At least I hope they do the other one, but they're probably just going to do this. Now, let's get into the final two concepts for today's video. So the final two concepts for today's video is Pop Goes and Candy. Now, Candy looks a little bit weird. I think something's wrong with his eyes. I'm probably going to fix that in the next video. I might redo him. But Pop Goes looks amazing in my opinion. I think he came out really good. I just reused Toy Bonnie's body, and then I made a brand new head for him, and it looks really good. Candy, though. Candy does not look good at all. I tried. I drew Candy 3 times, and this is the best one. His eyes were not on proportion, but that's like the least of my worries. His eyes originally were really bad, but he's alright. Funko should definitely do better than me, though, by a lot. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be Christmas themed. So, yeah, that'll probably come out, like, maybe a week or two before Christmas, but we'll see. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.